Cesar Millan. For years, he was everywhere, the man who could calm any dog, the whisperer who turned chaos into obedience with a simple snap of his fingers. His calm energy, his confidence, his mastery over even the most aggressive breeds made him a global icon. But then, he disappeared. The show ended, the fame faded, and the headlines turned dark. What really happened to the dog whisperer? Today, we're breaking down the rise, the fall, and the surprising comeback of Cesar Millan, the man who changed how the world sees dogs, and paid the price for his own success. Cesar Millan's story began far from the bright lights of Hollywood. Born in rural Mexico in 1969, he grew up surrounded by animals. He had a gift and instinctive understanding of dogs that people called unnatural. He dreamed of becoming the best dog trainer in the world, but there was one problem: he had nothing. No money, no papers, no English. In 1990, at just 21 years old, he crossed the border illegally into the United States with $100 and a dream. He started at the bottom, grooming dogs, walking strays, sleeping on the floor of a garage. But he had something others didn't: presence. Dogs obeyed him instinctively. Word spread fast in Los Angeles. By the late 90s, he was working with celebrity clients Jada Pinkett Smith, Vin Diesel, Nicolas Cage. They weren't just impressed by his results, they were fascinated by his energy. Pinkett Smith helped him learn English, connected him to producers, and by 2004, National Geographic took a chance on a small concept: The Dog Whisperer with Cesar Millan. The show exploded. Millions tuned in every week to watch Cesar transform dangerous, out-of-control dogs into calm companions. His mantra, exercise, discipline, affection, became gospel for dog owners everywhere. He wasn't just training pets, he was training people. With his pack of calm, balanced dogs, especially his right-hand pit bull, Daddy Cesar became the face of a global movement. He built an empire of books, DVDs, live tours, and training centers. But success came at a cost. Fame brought scrutiny. Animal rights activists accused him of using outdated, aggressive techniques, dominance, choke collars, and forced submission. Some called his methods abusive, others defended him as misunderstood. The debate became fierce. Critics said he relied on fear, not trust. Fans said he saved dogs from being put down. Behind the scenes, Cesar's personal life was falling apart. Years of non-stop filming, pressure, and controversy were taking a toll. In 2010, tragedy struck. His beloved pit bull, Daddy, passed away at age 16. It wasn't just the loss of a pet, it was the loss of his anchor. That same year, his wife, Illusion, filed for divorce. Emotionally broken and financially strained, Cesar spiraled into depression. He later revealed that he even attempted to take his own life. It was the lowest point of his life, and it nearly ended his career. The Dog Whisperer ended in 2012, and for the first time in a decade, Cesar Millan vanished from TV, and his fans are annoyed. Many assumed he was done. But he wasn't. He rebuilt from the ground up. With therapy, meditation, and a renewed sense of purpose, he focused on healing not just dogs, but himself. He adopted a new pit bull, Junior, and launched a fresh start with a new series, Cesar Millan's Leader of the Pack, and later Cesar 911. He shifted his tone: less dominance, more balance. Instead of fixing dogs, he began talking about energy, emotional awareness, and understanding the human side of the leash. But the controversies didn't stop. In 2016, a clip from his National Geographic show sparked outrage. It showed him using a pig to rehabilitate a dog with aggression issues. Critics claimed animal cruelty. The show was investigated by authorities. But after a full review, Cesar was cleared of wrongdoing. Still, the internet backlash was brutal. For months, his reputation was on the line again. Yet Cesar kept going. He continued his live tours, launched his own dog psychology center, and turned his philosophy into a lifestyle brand. His motto, "Better Humans, Better Planet," became the core of his message. He started speaking more openly about mental health, discipline, and energy, the same tools that helped him survive his darkest years. Today, Cesar Millan lives on a massive ranch outside Los Angeles known as the Dog Psychology Center. It's more than a training ground, it's a sanctuary where dogs and owners learn side by side. His two sons, Andre and Calvin, are now following in his footsteps, working with dogs and media, turning the Millan legacy into a family mission. His career has evolved. You won't find him dominating cable TV like he did in the 2000s, but on YouTube, social media, and streaming platforms, he's quietly built a new empire. Millions still tune into his clips, his live events sell out, and his message continues to resonate: calm energy, clear intention, and leadership without anger. Cesar has also faced the realities of a changing world. Modern dog training has moved toward positive reinforcement and science-based methods, often rejecting the alpha mindset that made him famous. Instead of fighting it, he's adapted teaching balance between discipline and compassion. He knows he'll always be controversial, but he no longer chases approval. His focus is legacy, helping the next generation of trainers learn both respect for animals and self-awareness. And in that sense, his story mirrors his philosophy: calm in the chaos. He's not the same man who walked across the border with a dream, or the TV star who ruled primetime. He's older, quieter, and more grounded. When he talks about life now, it's about energy, peace, and family, not fame. He's rebuilt his relationship with his ex-wife, maintains a close bond with his sons, and continues to advocate for rescue dogs. He's turned his brand into an educational platform: dog food lines, online courses, and even leadership seminars for humans. What started as a show about dogs has become a philosophy about living. So, what really happened to the dog whisperer? He didn't vanish. He evolved. After the fame, the backlash, the depression, and the loss, Cesar Millan did what he's always done best: he adapted, he recalibrated, and he came back stronger. Today, he's no longer chasing the spotlight, he's living the life he used to preach: structure, discipline, calmness, and joy. Whether you love him or criticize him, one thing is undeniable: he changed the way the world understands dogs. And that legacy, for better or worse, still stands. Cesar Millan's journey reminds us that mastery comes with mistakes, and peace comes only after chaos. From crossing borders to conquering Hollywood, to losing everything and rebuilding it all, he's proof that even the strongest fall, but only the wise rise again. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the real story behind the dog whisperer, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more untold stories, and comment below: do you think Cesar's methods went too far, or did he just get misunderstood by the world? Until next time, stay curious and stay balanced.